Okay. Don't with me unless you ready for this problem. Mama always taught me you don't start those, you solve them. Finish them, they wobbling. Okay, chill, they falling. Then get off, I'm a prophet. Don't take, won't harm. Can't take the play, don't you jump in this ball pit. Used to work out Harbor Freight, but now this my office. Can you believe they pay me all this money just to talk? Look, I'm vibing. Look, we mobbing. All in got time and work.
The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Knicks find themselves in a postseason deadlock at 2 games apiece. It is a critical turning point, and they know the time is now as they face a pivotal Game 5 against the Hawks. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
Tensions are high going into this Game 5 Eastern Conference matchup. The series deadlocked at 2-2. Both teams are hungry for the advantage. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. C.J. McCollum is out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Daniels in at the small forward. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. You take a look at New York, it's been a tough one so far. Back and forth through the first 4 games.
And we all know they have home court advantage, but this is a 3-game series now. A statement win here is what this team is hoping for.
From behind the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Here's Alexander Walker. And a miss there on the triple. And here's New York now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Towns. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Look, that shot is there all night, every night for Towns. I mean, who's going to stop him?
Johnson on the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass.
Now you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
7-2. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson for 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Johnson's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Brunson outside. Buries it from 3.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Tightly guarded. Outside Johnson. McCollum on the wing. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Great open look there.
Well, you just got to love the control McCollum possesses on those in-between jumpers.
3-pointer, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
Daniels outside. Brunson against McCollum. Back to Daniels. Launches it. The Knicks with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 7.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
16-7.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. McCollum, pass to Okongwu. Now Alexander Walker. Fires in the triple.
Well, Okongwu is a very skilled player. A big man that sees over defenders well and delivers quality passes to his teammates.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks, leading by 5. Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Shoots it from the high post. Another one falls for Atlanta.
And McCollum very smooth with the handle, creating the separation he needs.
Knicks leading by 3. Here's Brunson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Spins, and it's McCollum penetrating. Scores off the spin. McCollum's got 6.
Yeah, look at the touch. McCollum off the drive.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Brunson outside. He buries it from 3.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Here's McCollum. And again, it's Atlanta.
You can tell he's feeling it. Hasn't missed a single shot all quarter.
Anunoby finds Towns. This one for 3. And the Knicks, another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Knicks lead 23-16.
Hawks trail by 7. McCollum with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. 3-pointer. Towns with a rebound. The 17-footer. Yep, count it. 7 points in the game.
And Towns is a big who plays like a guard at times. Exceptional off the dribble.
Now Alexander Walker. Down low. Here's Johnson. And rejected. Brunson against McCollum. The baseline J is on the way, and it's New York scoring again.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Back to Alexander Walker. McCollum outside to stop the run. The Knicks pull it in. Anunoby with it. Still no points over Daniels. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
To the inside. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
New York leading by 11. Lets it go from the wing. Shot's good by Hart.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
The Hawks have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Brunson against McCollum. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
And Hart throws it down.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there. That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Anunoby with it. Now Okongwu defending. It's good.
Yeah, Anunoby doing his work deep in the paint. He's got so many moves to beat you.
35-18.
Hawks trail by 17. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. Right side, Johnson. Here's McCollum. Give him 8. Picked up by Okongwu. McCollum's shot is off. New York with the ball. They're on a 20-6 run. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Here's McCollum after the basket by New York on the other end. Outside, Johnson. Six to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, with that explosive leaping ability, Okongwu is someone who spaces the floor vertically.
Knicks leading by 17. Brunson on the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. Brunson's got 16 points now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
20.
And here's McCollum. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And some changes here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. Shamet comes in for Hart, and Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Kuminga, he's checked in for Atlanta. Kispert comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's Okongwu. Kispert outside. From 20 feet. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires it. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
20.
Hawks trail by 21. Kispert outside. From outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McBride. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. McBride's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Knicks leading by 23. Robinson with it. McCollum covering. Goes up on the baseline. Robinson can't hit. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Kispert on the wing. Anunoby covering. Tries the 9-footer. And the jumper is on the mark. Now McBride. Driving inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Atlanta is shooting well so far at 48%. McCollum with it. Pass to Kispert. Launches a three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Shamet, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Pure from three-point range. Johnson's got 8. New York leading by 20. Left side Brunson. Up and over McCollum. And it's New York scoring again.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
To the paint. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shoots over Johnson. And it's New York scoring again. 1:51 left in the opening quarter. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. You look at Jalen Brunson. What a contribution.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen, and you show us your best move. Let's go!
Changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Anunoby, and Alvarado's subbed in for Brunson. Atlanta also making some changes. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Risachet comes in for Johnson, and it's Alexander Walker in for C.J. McCollum. Outside Risachet, 13 feet out. That shot off. A minute 37 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Robinson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Puts it up from 17. The shot by Towns, no good. Well, the Hawks shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. The baseline, Jay. And he Takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And here are the Knicks now, following the score by Atlanta. And Alvarado gets it to go. 50 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating, lays it up and banks it in. Alexander Walker's gotten a second bucket on the night.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
New York leading by 22. 18 feet out. And it's Alvarado missing.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
And here's Kuminga for three. No good. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Robinson. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Rizachet. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Over Rizachet. Towns gets the bucket. Towns has got 9.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And Atlanta with possession here. Landry Shamet is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jose Alvarado. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at center. That's the group for New York starting the second.
Look, if you double him, he'll make a play for someone else.
Here's Alvarado. Tries it from 16. That shot, no good. Nice D from Alexander Walker. Robinson with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Alvarado. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
And Atlanta shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Outside Rizachet. Back to Alexander Walker. Tries it from the block. Count it. 7 points in the game.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Alvarado, left side. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Alvarado's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Alexander Walker. Knocks it down from distance. Alexander Walker's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Knicks leading by 21. Alvarado outside. Pulls it. The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort today.
Outside, Alexander Walker fires for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Over Kuminga. New York again can't hit. Hawks trail by 21. Inside. Here's Landale. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks 7-match spot. Here they are, your Knicks 7-match spot.
For Ricochet.
Let's hear it for your Knicks 7-match spot.
Here's Alvarado. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Daniels.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Pass to Alexander Walker. The 3 is up. Tries again. Here's Landale. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York leading by 19. Here's Shamet. Gets his 2nd attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
Kispert, the pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. The Knicks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Here's McBride. And it's New York scoring again.
Wow, that's their 10th straight point coming off a mid-range jumper.
Knicks lead 61-38.
And here's Alexander Walker. He's got 10. 4-3. Towns with a rebound.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
The rebound by Atlanta.
Well, the defense was giving him that one, but he made the shot more difficult than it needed to be. You gotta play smart.
To the middle. Here's Landale. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Landale's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Alvarado outside. Shoots over Kuminga, and it's New York scoring again.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Up top, Alexander Walker. Alvarado defending. And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
And New York has possession. Alvarado outside. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Atlanta. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Alexander Walker. Oh, Robinson with a block. And they're able to recover. Landale misses. Knicks leading by 21. Left side, Robinson. And it's New York scoring again. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponent and making them hesitant.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Alvarado. And the Hawks making a change here as well. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Kispert. Knicks leading by 20. Now here's Brunson. He's got 18. That one falls.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
And it's Daniels with the ball for the Hawks. Pass to McCollum. Let's go with a 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Knicks have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Brunson. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brunson's got 22 points.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Daniels outside. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Daniels. There's the triple. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Hawks trail by 21. Here's McCollum. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Johnson, he's checked in for Atlanta. New York leading by 21. Here's Brunson. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. He's got 24.
Dare I say, he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
For Atlanta, they've got half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. McCollum outside. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brunson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And it's Brunson missing. Hawks trail by 20. Daniels passes to Kuminga. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
New York has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Here's Brunson. And he makes it. Brunson's got 26.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Atlanta's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. For 3, McCollum. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's McBride with the putback. Here's Anunoby. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Anunoby's nose for the offensive board gives him that edge. I mean, he wants that extra bucket.
Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Knicks leading by 20. Here's Brunson. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now McCollum. 14 points for him. From outside, off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Anunoby. And it's New York scoring again. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
For 3, McCollum. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
Here's Brunson. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Brunson's got 30 points. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. here for New York. Hart comes in for Towns, and Mikal Bridges subbed in for McBride. Risache, he's checked in for Atlanta. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Bridges against Daniels. Landale with it. He has 6 for 3. McCollum connects from downtown. McCollum's got 20 points.
And the defense has no answer for him here in the second quarter. He is torching them from outside.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Misses off the left iron. Hawks trail by 20. Daniels left side. Outside Risache. Fires the 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Over Risache. It's rebounded by Risache. Well, the Hawks shooting really well here in the second quarter, 54%. McCollum outside. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Daniels. Offline with a 3. New York leading by 20. Wing shot on the way. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Hart. 14 points here for OG Anunoby. And the Hawks shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Bridges against Daniels. Back to McCollum. Six on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Bridges has got 9.
Yeah, canning it from the corner isn't as easy as Bridges made it look that time.
Knicks lead 86-61.
1:24 left to play in the half. Brunson against McCollum. Pass to Daniels. Here's Landale. 6 points for him. Here's Risache. Back to Landale. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Landale's got 6 here in the quarter. Knicks leading by 23. Left side Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
63.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of this game. And that one drops. McCollum's got 22 points.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Bridges outside from the arc. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
McCollum with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. The 3 from Risache. And it's New York with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Anunoby. And it's New York with another.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And so it's New York cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
And Game 5, a blowout so far, a big hole to climb out of for the Atlanta Hawks.
Their perimeter D has been soft like bathroom tissue. No excuses, can't give up that many open shots and get away with it.
Their D being treated like bathroom tissue. No mercy. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Johnson and Okongwu, the duo inside. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3. New York has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Alexander-Walker. And here's Okongwu. Inside. And he dumps it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Here's Brunson. With the drive. Up and over McCollum. Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Man, the defense had the right idea, but Brunson is able to push through the contact.
About a minute played here in the second half. Outside, Alexander-Walker. Pass to Johnson. McCollum's got space. And another basket for Atlanta.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Here's Brunson. He's got 36 points. Here's Towns. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Towns has got 11 points.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Daniels outside. Back to McCollum. Pulls up. Hart pulls it in.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Towns finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
All talent there from Bridges.
And the Hawks shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's Daniels. Outside Johnson. Fires the three. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Anunoby to the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Here's McCollum. He's got 27. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. New York working the ball around now. Here's Hart. And it's New York scoring again.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. Towns with a rebound.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Pass to Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. 8 points for Josh Hart.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
McCollum against Brunson. And the shot goes down.
Well, when he finds his flow, McCollum can be a thorn in the side of the defense with how he can fill it out.
Out to the right wing. Here's Towns. And it's New York scoring again.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to McCollum. Takes a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
You gotta enjoy watching Bridges take over. Games like this prove how lethal he can be.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. McCollum draws the double. Here's Daniels. Off target with the 3.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Brunson defending. McCollum against Bridges. Atlanta again missing. New York has gotten 7 of 8 three-pointers to go in this game. Shot from 16, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots, and you build the lead.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Left side Hart. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Hart's got 12 points in the game.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
Now here's Daniels, looking to end the run. Here's McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCollum's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, sometimes you tell players you can have a good game in a loss. You've just got to keep doing what you're doing, and the rest of us have to figure it out.
Bridges misses. For Atlanta, they've gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Now here's McCollum. Give him 31 now. Here's the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Anunoby. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. For 3, McCollum. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Knicks shooting has been incredible, 72%. True on the 14-footer. Hart's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
To the inside. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Atlanta is shooting around 41% in the 3rd quarter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 12.
Yeah, Johnson is a wing who wants to go inside. He doesn't settle too often.
Now Brunson. He's got 36 points. He's still feeling it. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Here's McCollum. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside, and that's why they continue to get attacked.
A moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Knicks.
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Mind the lane. One shot.
The free throw drops for McCollum.
Look, a leader both on and off the floor. You can tell McCollum's teammates really look up to him.
Here's Alvarado, and it's New York scoring again.
Well, that's taking full advantage of the opening. The defense probably willing to give him that one, but I like that he's capitalizing on it.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Johnson. Pass to McCollum. Good on the 13-footer. McCollum's got 36 points.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Lets it go from 14. The rebound by Atlanta. Alexander Walker with it. He's got 12. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Right side Johnson. He shoots. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Yep, that one goes. Robinson's got 8.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now here's McCollum. Alvarado defending. Back to McCollum. Pass to Johnson. The 3. Sohan with a rebound.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
16 feet out. The rebound by Atlanta. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. From deep, Johnson. Offensive board. Shot's good by McCollum.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
New York has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Here's Alvarado. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. And the Hawks shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Alexander Walker, the pass to McCollum. Pass to Okongwu. Back to McCollum. Clock at 4. Counted from distance. McCollum's got 41.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Alvarado right side. Over McCollum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Alexander Walker. And it's New York with a rebound. 1:57 left in the third quarter. Here's Sohan. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Kuminga, the pass to Okongwu. McCollum outside, beyond the arc. The rebound by Shamet.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Robinson against Okongwu. New York again can't hit. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Jacks up a 3. Okongwu, the pass to McCollum. Off target from 3-point range.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Sohan. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Sohan's gotten his first points in this one.
Off the catch, Sohan is pretty reliable. He's a smart shooter, and he won't pass up those high percentage opportunities.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's McCollum, and he's got 41 now. There's a screen by Kuminga. The 3 is up. Kuminga, great positioning on the putback. Kuminga's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Alvarado, guarded closely. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Landale's checked in for the Hawks. Risachet comes in for Johnson. And for Atlanta, they're shooting about 42% in the third. There's McCollum with the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good. And the Hawks shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Pass to Landale, three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Shamit's got 4 rebounds now. Over Rizachet. Up again. Here's Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And so it's the New York Knicks. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. And the way they've been playing, I just don't think they could possibly lose control of this one. Back after this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. New York has gotten 7 of 8 3-pointers to go in this game. Jose Alvarado is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Porty in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Alvarado. On the wing, Clarkson, covered by Daniels. And it's Clarkson missing. McCollum outside. Takes the 3. Daniels misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Porty. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Back to Kispert. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Alvarado outside. Up and over McCollum. No good, off the front rim.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Here's Daniels. No good with the triple. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Daniels passes to Landale. And here's Kispert from the arc. Porty grabs the board. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Robinson for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Robinson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's McBride. They get it back. Alvarado outside. Over McCollum. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds now. Kispert, the pass to McCollum. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass. 43 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, he's not just a perimeter threat. McCollum is also skilled at finding ways to score inside.
Alvarado outside. Up and over McCollum. And that one comes up a bit short.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Daniels. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Again, the Knicks missing.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Back to McCollum, the 3-ball. And it's New York with a rebound.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And that one's good, Clarkson.
And that pull-up is one of Clarkson's go-to moves. And you can see why. He's put a lot of work into it.
Here's Daniels. That three's off the mark.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
From 11 feet away. And too long on the shot. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Hawks. And here's Kispert from the arc. And Atlanta misses again. The Knicks shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Here's Alvarado. McCollum pulls it in.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And McCollum slams it in.
The veteran McCollum finishing with the flush.
Here's New York. And here's Alvarado. Up and over McCollum. And it's Alvarado missing.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he could.
Kispert on the wing. For three, McCollum. It's rebounded by McBride.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
14 feet away. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to Kuminga for 3. Cordy grabs the board. Cordy's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now a timeout called by New York. Also making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Landale. Johnson comes in for Kuminga. And it's Alexander Walker in for Kispert. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Fires it from 18. McBride can't get it to go. And the Hawks shooting only 36% since the 4th quarter started. Here's McCollum, and the layup is good off the glass. McCollum's got 6 in the quarter.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Here's McBride. The fadeaway. They get the rebound. Robinson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
To the middle. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Alvarado. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And here are the Knicks now. Alvarado outside. Now a timeout called by New York.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
And this is still anyone's series, so the way he has stepped up is crucial, showing that he has what it takes to deliver on the big stage. Atlanta on D. Here's Robinson. Off the left rim and out.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Pass to Johnson. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Lets it fly. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, when they're playing off you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Well, the Knicks shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron.
I mean, that's the shot to take. He just couldn't get it to go.
Kuminga, the pass to Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. Looking to get back on track. And it's good on the layup.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
And it's Alvarado missing. And for the Hawks, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Alexander Walker with it. And McBride picks him up defensively. Such a wide open look.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
Now the Knicks with it. Here's Alvarado. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 7 rebounds in the game. Alexander Walker, the pass to McCollum. That one goes. Count it. McCollum's got 49 in the game.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Now McBride. Shoots. The rebound by Atlanta. McCollum's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Johnson. 13 feet out. Another one goes. Incredible. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Alvarado with it. Over McCollum. New York, no good that time either.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. New York leading by 21. Alvarado right side. Up and over McCollum. Here's Robinson. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Robinson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Clarkson. Shoots over Kuminga. And it's Clarkson missing.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Wow, watching Kuminga take flight, that is awesome.
Here's Alvarado. Here's Dadier. Over Johnson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Dajier's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Hawks trail by 21. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. making a change here. Daniels is checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Daniels.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to McCollum. Hits yet again. Wow!
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Here's Kolek. Bounces high off the rim and drops. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
1:30.
Outside Johnson. For three, McCollum. And he nails it.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
It's an 18-point game. Here's Kolek. Puts it up from 17. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Kolek's got 4 points now in the quarter.
In this series setup, Game 5s are so important. A massive win for the Knicks.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with a win here in Game 5, they're able to snatch a 3-2 lead in this series.
Yeah, they've got a sliver of breathing room now. Closing out a series is never an easy task, but they've got 2 chances to do it.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jalen Brunson.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Shot from 16. Johnson with the rebound. And Atlanta with possession here. They trail by 16. The drive by Daniels. Okongwu with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Tipped! Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Atlanta making some changes. Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Risachet comes in for Daniels, and Kispert is subbed in for Alexander Walker. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Cash it in!
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Sohan with the ball. Landale's there. That's in!
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
Now Kuminga. The three is off. And here's Sohan. 19-footer is good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Number 4, Dave Vincent. New York foul. Landry Shadow. First personal foul, second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
At the line, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Shoots it! And it's New York with another. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
If this was a critical performance, at 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.